The cruel truth about call sheets is that nobody reads them. Like, I don't even read a call sheet.
That's so sad.
And it's not true. It's not true. But shooting crew who do not have to know anything about cast timings or anything specific about the order of events or anything like that, camera crew, lighting crew, they just look at, where am I going? When do I need to be there? Okay, great.
Yeah.
So usually in the call sheet email, I also repeat those bits of information. Where is base? Where is parking? Where is tech parking?
Yeah.
What time are we called? How far is base from location if it's far? And then that's all they need to know.
Yeah.
That's
But
all
I think if one person looks at it, I'm like, okay, yeah.
They do. They really, really do.
Yeah, and people also come to me like, oh, when are we doing this? And where are we going afterwards? I'm like, it's in a call sheet. I send you the call sheet. And it's like, at the beginning, I'm like, oh, it's here. And I'm like, no, please check the call sheet. Yeah, I never, thank you for the answer. I think it was like really detailed. And I think, because I was worried before, like, oh, like I also was like very like detailed, and I was like, oh, I need to talk to this department and this department. Sometimes I would be like, why do you need to, like, it's fine. And I feel like, oh, I need this information. And then, like you mentioned that you actually go into this, and I'm like, okay, that's good that I did it, because like I felt it was needed, but like you just proved that it was the right way.
Sometimes sometimes, so on when something is super, super basic, I do a courtesy check-in. So I would just, especially if we're shooting for longer, but if it's only a short film, if it's only something like 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I usually just go up to them the first time I meet them. So that sometimes on the first morning, if we don't meet on a recce, sometimes I just meet people on the day and just walk up to them and say hi and, introduce myself if we've never met before, and then ask my questions if I have any questions. Sometimes I don't need to know the answer. I just ask the question so that we have a conversation going on between us, so that they know that I do care about their departments, that I do value what they're doing. But if it's a basic makeup, if it's a basic costume, if it's, if people just need to look great in front of camera, I don't need to know. I kind of know how long does it take to get a man ready and a woman ready. Yeah. If I really need to, if I really want, it's more our department based. Like usually my questions are more towards our department that, hey guys, how much are we changing in here? Because that's my favorite thing, that even though we're shooting in a house, it looks like everything is dressed. They change everything. It's like shooting in a house location is like getting walls in the right place. And then everything else shifts, from beds to sofas to bed sheets to curtains to everything. Yeah, sometimes I ask that, how long do you realistically need? But sometimes I really don't need to know the answer, because I kind of know the answer already.